Hey everyone, and welcome back. It's me again, TheWolfpack here, doing another 4-figure showcase review. And as you can see, these are 2 normal stormtroopers and 2 airborne troopers. So these figures all come from the Battle of Utapau Battle Pack set that was released 2 years ago. That was a pretty good set, and I kind of wanted to take some freedom and create my own figures, and that's what I've done. I pretty much just painted over the orange that was already there, and I traded some parts and stuff, and this is what I've come up with. I wasn't really aiming for a squad here. I was just aiming for a different color for each trooper. As you can see, I got a purple one, a green one, a red one, and a yellow one. And also guys, what also makes these figures so special is that I'm gonna be selling 3 of these. I'm gonna be selling the purple one, the green one, and the red one. I'm gonna keep the yellow one because that one was a little bit harder to make. I had to do like 2 layers of paint over that figure, and well, I kinda wanna have more clone troopers with yellow stuff on them because my clone army is kinda lacking some yellow guys, so I'm gonna keep the yellow one. So yeah, but I will be selling the other 3 for $15 on my eBay. I did do this on my last video. If you've seen it, I showed you my Senate Commandos, and those are on my eBay. Yeah, if you want to buy those. The captain is $20, the rest are $15. Yeah, these 3 will be $15. So yeah, if you like these, please feel free to check the description down below. I will leave a link to my eBay, and just so you know guys, if you buy these figures, you have no idea how much you're gonna help me, because I like to do this. I like to give you something back. You guys have helped me. My Force Awakens video is almost, or actually I think it is, at 3,000 views. That's big for me, and I want to thank you by putting some figures up for sale so that probably you guys will buy them, and I hope you do, because I do hope that you guys get to experience what I do. I hope you guys are able to owe something that I made, so that would be really special for me. Anyways, I've talked far too enough, so we're just gonna take a look at the figures closely. So first we have the Recon Trooper, the green one, and as you can see, I made him all green, and it's all lime green. It's a darker lime green, but it's a very cool lime green. It's my favorite color of green, so I hope you guys like it. This is a figure based on the episode 3 Clone Trooper that was released back in 2005 in the Lego Star Wars sets, and I believe it came in with the Wookiee Catamaran set, and it had a companion, and they rode a swamp speeder. So yeah, we haven't really gotten another figure based on that clone trooper, so I decided to make one of my clone troopers, one of those, based on one of those clone troopers. So this is overall a basic figure. I just changed the color, all the orange I changed to green, and as you can see, I added extra paint for the gauntlets, a small comb on the wrist, and some shoulder pads on both arms. The blaster is rather simple. It's a basic blaster which we get in every clone trooper. Some sparkly green paint for the scope, and 2 red dots for the other side of the scope and the top of the barrel, or the tip of the barrel. And yeah, overall this is a very basic figure. It doesn't really have anything special. The helmet, it's pretty much the same. I added a little bit more paint. As you can see, I made like the entire stripe go down, as where the Utapau clone troopers only had, I believe, the top and the under the ice, or yeah, under the ice, and I believe that was it. But I kept on going down. And this clone trooper comes with the normal face that we are getting with every single clone trooper or stormtrooper nowadays. So you don't need to worry about a fake clone trooper around under the helmet. This figure will be up for sale on my eBay for about $15. And I will leave a link in the description for you guys to go and check that out. And who knows, maybe someone will buy it, so I guess you should hurry up. I did keep all the worn details on the figures, just in case you were wondering, just in case the camera doesn't capture all the details. So anyways, I believe that was pretty much it for this Recon Trooper, so it's time to move on to our next clone trooper. And next we have a purple clone trooper based on Windows Battalion, and this is the same story as with the green Recon Trooper, but this time it's of course a purple. It's not exactly dark purple, it's more of a lighter purple or darker pink, maybe a magenta or lavender sort of color. Same details, pretty much same everything, just different color. The blaster is the same. There's a red, 2 red spots on the barrel, and the tip of the barrel, and the scope, and one red one, a green one back here, and it all goes in there very perfectly. And the helmet, the same thing. I kept all the worn parts. This is pretty much just another variation of the clone trooper. LEGO hasn't made one clone trooper with this color yet, though I really want them to. It would be really cool to have a pink clone trooper or just a lavender magenta colored clone trooper in your army. The head of the clone trooper is the same head that I already showed you. Nothing much different. Just same details, just different colors. I'm just gonna let you see the figure once more. It's rather basic, but I believe it represents, like, I don't know, it represents the battalion somehow. Even though this isn't a commander, this is just a generic clone trooper with the markings or the color of that specific battalion or legion or squad or whatever the clone trooper comes from. So yeah, I believe that's pretty much it for this figure. So now it's time to move on to the Airborne Troopers. Next up we have the Airborne Trooper. This is the red one, and as you can see, this is basically the exact same figure as the orange Utapau Trooper, but this one has red, obviously. And as you can see, the most notable things that I've changed are the gauntlets, like I did with the other clone troopers, on both hands, and a shoulder pad on that arm, as you can see. And this one does not come with a blaster, this one comes with a rifle. It pretty much has the same details, 2 dots, one for the barrel, and 2 red dots, one for the barrel, one for the scope, and 1 green dot for the other side of the scope. As you can see, you can barely see this, the dot right there, and the red dot over here, right there. It's kind of hard to see because the dots are smaller on the snipers, so yeah. Anyways, this is a rather basic figure, basically the exact same thing that I did with the clone troopers. I just copied the design. I didn't really copy, I just painted over what LEGO had already printed on the figure, and well, here it is. I kept the original color of the waist cape, or the kama, and yeah, another thing that I did that LEGO did not was that I painted the entire knee pad. LEGO only did like half, or I believe that was with the other clone troopers anyways. There were figures that only had like half the knee pad, so I went in and made the entire knee pad the color that the figure was going to be painted with. On the back, not much, just 2 stripes going down right here. I just thought it would be cool to add those there. The head, of course, is going to be the exact same clone trooper head, so no need to take off the helmet. So yeah, that's the red Airborne Trooper. I hope you guys like it. The next figure, however, is, yes, another Airborne Trooper, but it will not be up for sale. This one, however, will, for $15, as well as my other 2 clone troopers on my eBay. There will be a link to the description, and there will be a direct link to the figures in case you just want to buy the figures in a heartbeat and you don't want to search my store for the figures. Anyways, it's time to move on to the other figure, and after that we will end up this video. And last we have the yellow Airborne Trooper. As I said previously, this figure is not gonna be up for sale, unfortunately, because this figure was a much harder figure to make because yellow isn't really the best color to paint with. I had to double coat this figure, and besides, my clone army really needs more yellow troopers, so I'm just gonna keep this one. As I said before, I am gonna sell all the other ones in this video, so you can check those out on my eBay, link in the description. I've said that a lot of times already. So anyways, this is basically the exact same thing as with the red one, but in yellow. But also, I had to double coat this figure because yellow is a rather weak color and it's so see-through, if you know what I mean. If you have to almost always do double coating on anything so that the yellow can stand out. Just a friendly tip for all those who like customizing. Yellow is a rather weak color, so if you're planning on making anything with yellow, I suggest making it with a double coat. Giving it a double coat on anything will do the trick. So anyways, same, extra gauntlets pieces right there. I did not add a shoulder piece for this one because this is a rather more basic figure. I like to keep my clone army figures rather basic, more basic than the ones that I'd made for other stuff, for showcases and stuff, or for sale. I go much more simpler because I like it that way. Sometimes I'll go very deep into detailing, but this time I'm just gonna stick with more basic stuff. I believe that's the only thing that changed. Yes, I kept the 2 stripes back here as well, yellow. The sniper, as you can see, is not detailed as my other figures' weapons, but as I said, I like my weapons basic, unless it's like a main character and stuff. But since this character is like not real, it's made up by me, or I mean it's just free for all. Like someone had to make a yellow, someone made up a yellow clone trooper, and that's not gonna, I don't know, that's not gonna go wild because clone troopers can be any sort of colors, and I mean, people are gonna make a yellow Airborne Trooper anyway, so yeah, this is not like a real character. None of these are, just like customized clone troopers. I mean, basically that's what people do with clone troopers. Anyways, the same head under the helmet, so I'm not gonna take it off. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and now we're gonna go ahead and wrap up this video. So here we are, and these are the 4 figures that I've brought you, and I hope you guys enjoyed them. If you guys want to buy these, they will be available on my eBay, as I said, and each one will be $15 except for the yellow one. This will not be available on my eBay, but all the other ones will be available for $15 each. And I hope you guys like them, and if you want to support this channel, buying these figures will definitely help me out a lot. So before you go, guys, you can also subscribe to my channel if you haven't, please, and leave a like, and tell me what you think about these figures. I will definitely be making more figures to sell in the future. Just leave a comment maybe, and tell me if there's like something you would like to see in my channel. I'll definitely take your advice, and I'll probably make something. Maybe not soon, maybe next week, maybe next video, who knows. So yeah, I will be seeing you guys very soon, so take care, and again, peace.